going on, guys? We're at the LowLyfe pad right now. I've got an idea for today's video. Today I decided we're gonna go to Carmax and we're gonna see how much my turd of a Colorado is actually worth. Well, I wouldn't say actually worth, because you know, there are people willing to pay a good amount of money for some modified vehicles, but we'll see what they appraise it for. So here's the bay. We're going to go over a list of mods for So what does Bay have done to her? So I meant to write down a list of everything that was done, but I didn't. I'm always forgetting stuff for these videos. I should really get better at this. So what does she have done? So she's lowered on DJM control arms and Beltec coilovers, as well as DJM blocks in the rear. She's got brand new Falcon tires all the way around. She has a ported exhaust manifold, ported throttle body, Badland Industries intake resonator delete, JTR ram air intake, high flow intake filter. She is aggressively tuned with HP tuners. It's got some odd and ends done to it. Powertrain is a Vortec 3.5 liter 5-cylinder. It's pretty weird for those of you that don't know about Colorados, but yes, it's a 5-cylinder. It's got 373 gears with a G80 locker, so that's pretty cool. I mean, she's got some other stuff done to it. You know, she's got a kicker hideaway in it. I changed my gauge cluster to the extreme gauge cluster. You guys have probably seen that before. I made my own carbon fiber daytime running light covers. I'm actually in the process of gutting it right now. As you can see, there's no seat over there. I got a roll pan for the rear because I didn't like that ugly rear bumper that was on there. New headlights, you know, she's got a bunch of stuff done to it. But, oh, and my buddy, he wrecked his Colorado, so he sold me his spare cams and his spare head. So the cams are going to be sent away to Cop Cams for some regrinds. That'll be exciting. And then the head I'm going to go ahead and port and polish and throw that on there. So I should definitely gain a lot more power out of those two right there. So we're going to go to Carmax. I probably won't take any videos of me driving. I actually have to try to find this place. I should have looked before I left, but that's what phone GPS is for. We're going to go to Carmax and we're going to see what they have to offer. So I'm not expecting much at all, and it probably won't be much. So, but we'll see. All right, guys, I just pulled into Carmax. I'm actually really nervous. I don't know why. Not because, like, you know, they're gonna give me a low offer. I'm not even selling my truck. I just want to see what the hell they'll offer, because it's funny. I don't know, I just hate working with car salesmen, I guess. So, but we'll go in there. It's not gonna be very conspicuous with me filming, so they might know what I'm up to. I hope not. I'll make up some bullshit story along the way. But we'll go in there. We'll see what they want to offer, and yeah, we'll go from there. Feels risky. My phone's pretty visible. Here's Bay. I'm actually turning the video off while going in. Colorado.
Alright, so a couple questions for you.
Okay.
Is there anything you'd like us to know? Any special features or modifications? I do see that it looks lowered.
Yeah, it's got a lot of stuff done to it.
Okay.
So it's lowered. It's got a ported exhaust manifold, ported throttle body, intake, new gears. It's tuned. I think that's the gist of it.
Okay. All right. It is titled in your name?
Yep.
Not leased or owned by a business?
Nope.
Odometer has never been broken or replaced to your knowledge?
Nope.
Vehicle's never been in an accident or had water damage?
Nope.
Any disclosures on the title?
Nope.
Okay. You have 2 keys to the vehicle?
Yes.
You already know the answer to that. Yeah. Are you aware of any major mechanical concerns or reasons why the buyer shouldn't drive the vehicle?
No.
So you will take it for a short test drive. We'll make a left
Okay.
out of here, next light, turn around and come back.
Okay.
And will you be adding or removing anything from the vehicle that would change the value of the vehicle?
No.
Okay, so as is how it sits out there right now. All right, so again, now what happens is my computer will take forever. One of our trained buyers will do a thorough inspection of the vehicle.
Okay.
Things that will affect the offer, mileage and age, vehicle history report, any features and options that you have on the vehicle, and just overall condition of the vehicle.
Sounds good.
Okay. Simple and easy. You get a printed offer that's good for 7 days. And we've only got one ahead of you, but we're averaging 30 minutes.
Okay.
So you're more than welcome to hang out here. Also got a wait area with a television. I can always find you as soon as it's ready.
Okay.
All right?
Awesome.
All right.
Alright, so I'm going to my truck to grab my vape because it's probably going to be about 30-45 minutes before they can appraise it. But that's cool. I ain't got nothing else to do today. And when they do the appraisal, go ahead and shoot this guy doing the appraisal. And they said they'll give me a printed offer. I'm pretty sure the salesman knows what I'm up to. But I don't think the appraisal guy knows. So we'll see. So once I get all this out of here, we'll go ahead and cut to the next scene. Yep. There's the appraisal guy. Let's go kick it with him for a little bit. Be nice with Bay. I said be nice with Bay.
I hear you, man. You're not filming me, are you?
No, I would never do that.
Are you?
I might have a YouTube channel. Don't worry though, your face hasn't been put in it. So what do you guys look for when you appraise something?
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, you're fine.
Are you seriously interested in selling, or you just doing it for YouTube?
No, I just vlog my regular day-to-day life.
Okay. So main thing with when we appraise cars, anything aftermarket prevents us from selling it as a retail car.
Okay.
So because you've done all the aftermarket modifications, personally, I think it looks good. But
Appreciate
we have to wholesale it.
Gotcha.
So when it goes to our wholesale auction, we have wholesalers that are small dealerships
Uh-huh.
that can buy cars and resell them for a profit. So we price it depending on what they're willing to pay for.
Gotcha, okay.
So with your car, it's a little more of a niche market
Mhm.
because they're going to have to buy it for a customer that wants this type of look. Not saying it hurts it or helps it, it just narrows the market a little bit.
Gotcha. You sell to like those shady dealerships down at like Virginia Beach and stuff?
Man, to be honest, it's whoever can come to our auction. So you have
Gotcha.
to register it, get approved. You have to have a dealership.
Yep.
So it can be an array of people. There are some big dealerships. There are some small dealerships. But it's whoever's registered. So
Gotcha.
it can be anyone. And a lot of times it's not actually the dealer that comes. They hire people to actually go to auctions and buy cars for them.
Gotcha, okay.
So it's not the dealer himself. So we don't really know sometimes who it is. It's just somebody there buying a car for
It's whoever's got the dealer licenses there.
sitting behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But anything else? Any other questions or
No, not really.
why are you looking to get rid of it? Why are you looking to get rid of it? Something else?
Yeah, I'm thinking about upgrading to something bigger.
Okay.
maybe a diesel.
Do you have the passenger seat?
I do at the house, yeah.
So, I will say, not having the seat here, we have to appraise it as not having the seat.
Okay.
If you do decide to bring the seat with it, we can reappraise it and adjust the appraisal level.
Okay.
But in the meantime, I have to appraise it.
Appraisal without the seat, yeah.
Everything else goes into effect as well. Year, mileage, how it looks. So you videoing the entire process? Like this whole appraisal process going to be on YouTube?
No, not the whole process.
Are you videoing yourself or is it me?
No, I'm video myself. Yeah, yeah. It's pointed at me. People like to see me. I don't know. I don't get it. So I video like my entire day, and then I edit out a bunch of crap. My phone's constantly hooked up to the charger. I do crazy stuff sometimes. Like yesterday, I took a drift trike on the main road, and I drifted it around everybody. That went crazy.
Any accidents or anything?
No.
Still doing it?
Yep. You seen those new ZR2 Colorados?
No, I have not. I've actually never seen one.
Oh man, they're gorgeous. And they make them with the that 2.8 diesel in them now.
Okay.
I think I might get one of them.
Yeah, no, I've never seen it. We see an array of things come through here, but that's not one of them.
Yeah, they're pretty nice, man. They got like 400 foot-pounds of torque in them too.
Sorry, can you?
They got like 400 foot-pounds of torque in them too. It's crazy.
Wow. You added these?
Yep.
Yeah, so another thing we look for is when the car's painted, all the bolts are painted as well. So when the bolts have been turned, usually it's an adjustment or it means it's been an accident, which I can tell by a lot of Mustang numbers it is.
Yeah.
Top magnet,
I actually haven't been pulled over in it. I don't know how.
good.
Yeah, when I had this is my third Colorado. When I had my last one, it was lifted like crazy. The wheels stuck out. I would always get pulled over for the wheels and the taillight tint.
Yeah.
This one, the taillight tint, nothing. Exhaust, nothing. The amount of blow it is, nothing. Yeah, the tailgate handle doesn't work.
Do I pull a lever or?
No, you'd have to pull the here. I'll pull it for you. You gotta pull the actual gear.
Alright, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, my only do is feel for paint.
Huh? Feel for paintwork.
Gotcha.
on the road if you want. All I gotta do really is test the engine, test the transmission. So I don't accelerate too hard, just kind of. Okay. You don't want to put about a mile. That's about it. Have fun. Airbag light. Is that all you want? It's because the passenger seat's not there right now. Yep. That's good. Let's go see Bay. Bay's back. Talk about the truck, not the guy. Did you get a chance to let it rip, or you didn't? I mean, I can accelerate. That's about it. What kind of tune do you have on it? It's tuned by HP tuners. Do you have a shift kit in it or anything like that? No, not yet. Your first gear is a little harder than the other ones? That's because it's tuned to shift that way. All right. Yeah, I figured it was. That's why I was curious. Yeah, you can mess with so much stuff in HP tuners. Oh, yeah. Whatever. But, yeah, you got a nice truck, man. Yeah, appreciate it. I'll see what kind of offer I can get you with the mileage. Okay. It is, but yeah, it's a little high in mileage. Yeah, I know you probably put a lot of money into it. Yeah. Aftermarket wise, so we kind of have to appraise it for the truck itself. I'll try and put in a little bit for the aftermarket accessories. So now, if it helps, it is a ZQ8. ZQ8. ZQ8, yeah. So it's not a regular Colorado. All right. Yeah. So it's an LS with a ZQ8 package. Yep. All right. Cool. All right. Well, I appreciate it. All right, man. Thanks appreciate it. Hey. Yeah. We'll get you an offer, Caleb. Tony. In a little bit. Thank you. Yeah, I thought your name was Craig by the radio. It said Craig on it. Did it? It might have been the station. Oh, it's probably playing. Yeah, whatever song was playing. Yeah, cool. All right, I appreciate it, man. All right, man. Thank you.
Caleb was a pretty cool dude. I'm pretty sure he knows what's up, though. You can't be too conspicuous with a phone on a selfie stick out here. So I'm pretty sure he knows what's up, but he seemed to really like the truck. So we'll see what kind of offer we get on it. And we'll go from there. I'm expecting like 800 bucks. All right, guys, so I didn't film the actual offer presentation because they knew what was up and I didn't feel like hassling them anymore. They were pretty cool about it, though. They were actually very professional. It was actually probably one of the most professional dealerships I've ever worked with, which is crazy because you wouldn't think that. But both the guys were really cool, really awesome. They were actually thoroughly impressed with the truck. And when it came time for the offer, the appraisal guy came out and was actually like, dude, I don't want you to get offended by your offer because that truck looks like it should pull in way more money than what it actually pulls in. It's a pretty cool truck. They were really impressed with it, and they gave me a lot of compliments on it. But so here's the offer. Let's see. They offered me $1,600 for the truck. That's all they gave me. They're like, man, we didn't even think you were gonna get that low of an offer. Honestly, I was expecting like 800 bucks, and they offered me $1,600 for it, which is pretty crazy, but it's still pretty low. But like I said, I actually had a pretty enjoyable experience. I hope you guys did too. I don't know if you guys noticed, but during the video, he said, you know, hey, do you have a shift kit in that? Because, you know, it shifts pretty hard in first. And I said, no, it's just tuned to do that. But it's funny that he mentioned that because coming in the mail today are new servos for the truck. So this truck's got a 4L60E transmission, which is very similar to the 700R4, which is in the Corvettes. So the servos are pretty much the same. So I ordered some Corvette servos, so they're going in there. So it's going to have a shift kit, so that'd be pretty cool. Pretty excited to get that in there. Then I'll have to play with the tuning on HP tuners a little bit probably. But once I do all that, sorry, low power mode popped up. Once I do all that, truck should scoot even faster. But leaving Carmax, they offered me $1,600. That's crazy. But it was an enjoyable experience. I hope you guys liked the video. And whatever you guys want to see next, just comment down below in the comments and I'll go ahead and do that video next. You guys take it easy. Alright guys, so before I end the video, I had to stop and get some gas. But he noticed that there was an accident on the driver's side, which I didn't know about. So that's pretty cool. But what he didn't notice was the roll pan that's been painted by me with rattle cans. Yep, painted with white rattle can and some rattle can clear coat. Didn't notice that. He said it looked professional, so I forgot to mention that. So that's how I'm gonna sign off on the video. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like.